I honestly don't know what some of these recruiters and hiring managers are thinking when they list entry level job roles and need like 5 years of experience, but I'm here to help you out. I got the bright idea to bring you all some different entry level job roles that actually do not require any experience. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, first, let's go ahead and kick it off by talking about this ES applications developer. University of Houston actually has 3 different tiers available for this role, depending on the level of experience that you have. They have ES Application Developer 1 all the way up to ES Application Developer 3, requiring 5 years of experience. Just want to focus on the ES Application Developer 1 since that role actually doesn't require any experience. I won't go through the entire job description. You guys can definitely read that on your own. But I do want to point out this first bullet point just kind of outlines a general overview of what you'll be doing in this role. So as you can see, it says that you'll be coding, testing, debugging, and modifying and troubleshooting enterprise application systems. Here at the bottom, they do have some preferred qualifications. And reminder, guys, these are just preferred, not required. But it does give you a good overview of some of the different skill sets that they're going to be looking for you to have or things that you'll be working on in this specific role. So if you look at this second bullet point here, they outline Oracle DB, SQL, Unix, Windows servers, imaging, and workflow technologies. So based on that, you can kind of get a general overview of what you're going to be doing in this specific role. They also mentioned down here that if you have experience with Tableau, SQL, and troubleshooting skills, those are big pluses to have. So if you think you have the skills for this role, I highly encourage you to apply. Last but not least, I do want to point out that they do say that this role is eligible for hybrid remote work. So if you're in the Houston area, you're looking for remote work, you're entry level, this is something you should definitely check out. My name is Andrew Baines. I am a former engineer turned recruiter and host of the Custom Journeys podcast. My goal is to help you all have a successful STEM career. So whether that's software engineering, cybersecurity analyst, IT network engineer, whatever the case may be, if it's anything STEM, my goal is to help you be successful in it. I do that by providing you guys with great podcast interviews and then also bringing you guys unique opportunities that will help you begin or progress your career. So whether that's entry-level job postings, tech apprenticeship programs, coding boot camps, you name it. So if you like this type of content, number one, be sure to subscribe. Hit the link below to subscribe. Also, if you check in the description, I have a link for you to sign up for my newsletter. I send out job roles and then also interesting content related to tech and tech opportunities. And now let's get back to the opportunities I was talking about earlier. Now let's go over to Medpace. Medpace has a junior software engineering role available. If you're not familiar with Medpace, it is a clinical research organization. These are organizations that specialize in taking different biotech, pharmaceuticals, or medical devices to market. And so they do some different research and development. They do clinical trials to help take these different products to market for the general public. And so they have a junior software engineering role available in Cincinnati, Ohio. And this role, I believe, also requires SQL. Yeah, so if you jump down here, they're going to be having you work with C Sharp, SQL, Angular, and then also .NET. So in the qualifications, they do list that they're looking for somebody that has a bachelor's degree in computer science, and then some of those different web-based technologies and the coding languages like HTML, JavaScript, CSS. They also have GitHub listed, and also they list SQL. So if these are technical skill sets that you have and that you're familiar with, if you have experience or a portfolio that aligns with this, I highly encourage you to apply. Also, be aware that there's some soft skills that they want you to bring to the table as well, such as great communication skills and being a good analytical thinker. So that's an added plus if you can demonstrate that. Next, we're going to talk about KBR. So KBR is, they used to be like an energy company headquartered in Houston, Texas. Now they do a little bit of everything in the science, tech, and engineering space. I think they also do some things with aerospace, if I'm not mistaken. So they have an entry-level software engineer role. Again, scrolling down here to the experience required, they say, hey, we want you to have a bachelor's of science in computer science, math, or some STEM-related industry. They do actually point out that Unix or Linux skills are required. This, honestly, if you've never worked with Unix or Linux, it is something that I think you can pick up. I don't want to say easily, but with a little bit of dedication. If you have a Mac, you can actually start playing around with Linux just by going to the terminal and getting familiar with it. But also, of course, you can find stuff on YouTube and things of that nature to get familiar with it as well. In addition to Linux or Unix, you also need experience with C++ or knowledge of C++ and Java. And then similarly to the other roles, if you have SQL knowledge, that is a plus. So it seems like SQL is very popular amongst all these different roles. The rest of this is just general information about inclusion and diversity and KBR's values. But again, no experience required. Then last but not least, JP Morgan Chase. They're actually one of my more favorite companies that I think does a great job of providing opportunities that don't require experience. They have a Tech Connect program. And so this is actually for recent college grads that do not, I repeat, do not have a computer science degree. So if you're a recent college grad, and in particular, I think they are looking for people that have a graduation date between December 2023 and May of 2024. So that is about a 6-month window coming up here soon. But you do not have a background in computer science. This program is specifically for you. So recent college grads, non-CS majors, but you want to be a software engineer, you want to be in tech, this is a role that you guys should check out. I think this was posted just last week. They do have requirements that you're located in one of these cities. They have locations in Texas, Florida, New Jersey, some places in the Midwest, and then also in New York and in California. Thank God that it is actually a requirement, I believe, in New York for them to disclose the salary. The pay for this role in New York is about $110,000. So depending on where you live and the cost of living relative to New York, you can kind of estimate how much this role may pay in one of these other cities that are not in New York. So that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, if you did, make sure you like and subscribe and share it with a friend. Also, check the description for me one more time. I have a registration link down there for a newsletter that I recently launched. I cover different job opportunities like the one I went over today. And then also I provide you guys with different content such as podcast interviews that I think are going to be relevant and beneficial to you in your career. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check back soon. I'll be back again with more great content like this, and I'll catch you all soon. Peace.